The question is, why computer security? So I'll play the video for everybody.
So, the benefits of computer security awareness are obvious as it directly minimizes the potential of you being hacked of your identity, your computer, or your organization as a whole. So, now let's tackle what is computer security. Well, computer security is not just an IT problem. It is everyone's responsibility, and this means that everyone who uses a computer or mobile device needs to understand how to keep their computer devices and data secure. So, here's what computer security is all about. So, computer security or IT security is the protection of computer systems from theft or damage, like data, as well as from disruption or misdirection of the service they provide. So, computer
Somebody
security can
mic
be
is
defined
on.
as controls that are put in place to provide confidentiality, integrity, and availability for all components of computer systems. So, these components include data, hardware, software, and firmware. Hardware is the physical part of the computer, like the system memory and disk drive. Firmware, on the other hand, is the permanent software that runs the process of the computer and is mostly invisible to the user, like the startup functions that make elements of the hardware work together. And software is the programming that offers service to the user and administrator. The operating system, word processor, computer games, and internet browser. So learning about these components tell you that what
Please,
hardware,
somebody turn
software,
the
and
mic.
firmware you have to protect in your system. Now let's see what are the goals of computer security. So following are the goals of computer security, and to protect your system, you must adhere to these rules. So the five rules are confidentiality, data integrity, availability, control, and audit. So let's take a moment to discuss these one by one. So first is confidentiality. So for confidentiality, you'll have to ensure that information is available, information that may be personal or sensitive. Then comes data integrity. So protecting the data integrity is also a concern. The company needs certainty that information does not become inaccurate because of unintended changes. Then is availability. So you'll have to work with the IT manager to protect the data's availability or the ability for allowed person to access the computer and its information whenever necessary. Then is control. So the protection comes from controls or technical, physical, and procedural choices that limit access to the computer's components. You'll have to choose controls for computer security carefully in order to align the necessary user access with minimum amount of unnecessary ability. Last but not least is audit. So you need to monitor log files, and you should typically have regular audits to ensure the smooth working of the systems so that you can find out what's wrong in the system and practically undo it. Now the protection of these qualities should be the top goal as a security manager. Okay,
Okay, that's bring me to the end of my presentation.